I'm not screen sharing. Hey, everybody, it's Ace Attorney. Give me a second.
Fool.
I decided to eat instead of getting ready for the stream, like a fool. So now I'm just sort of not ready for the stream, which is why the face cam isn't working again, because it broke for reasons unknown. Anyway, yeah, it's time for... I think we were just heading into the trial, right?
I want to say yes.
We had wrapped up the investigation, and as I recall, Maya's aunt and that the what was her name, Eenie Miney, whatever, they seemed sus. These are the things I remember. June 21, 9:48 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
There's the show.
Boy, that's real loud.
What?
Fuck. Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean...
No, I heard it's a successor this time.
Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win.
He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be.
It's no good.
Who did Pearl
What
again?
the fuck? Was it me? It may have been me.
I think it was
I think
you.
it was Swissy.
Mystic Maya! I'm gonna punch you! Early! You showed up! Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. What the fuck? Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks.
Damn.
Jesus. Huh? Then you came here all by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not. I ran.
That's
Alright.
it. Isn't that a 2-hour train ride? Oh my god.
Damn.
I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train, oh man.
Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train?
Oh boy, I give up.
It's time, isn't it? And that.
And that.
I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? Boy, these two sound a lot alike, I realize. I only have one voice.
Yeah.
At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. He is? I still remember as though I'd seen him only yesterday.
Yeah, you missed the entire end of the game. Remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Objection!
Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end.
Objection! Objection!
It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life...
Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again.
Huh? But why?
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone, and he's not coming back.
What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway.
Nick!
June 21, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2.
Burger King foot lettuce. Oh, hey, it's that one.
Closed non-session for the trial of my affair.
Oh, damn. He finally got the grox off his throat.
No, I just don't feel like doing it tonight.
That's fair.
Are the prosecution and defense prepared?
What is with this kid?
Ahem, Mr. Wright, are you prepared?
Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me?
Has she not appeared yet? I
Nope.
guess she's not appeared yet.
Nope. you wanna-
Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ugh, that was disgusting. Didn't like
If
that.
you want to do a bad German accent, she's from Germany.
That's gonna be awful. So yes, sure, why not?
Eh?
Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, that's French.
Fine.
How do you do a German accent?
Will you just go like this?
Hans gets the Freeman Versa.
You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct?
Hold on, so she's
Yeah,
the famed
it's
successor to
rough.
Prosecutor Von Karma?
I am Francesca von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. God, it's not working.
Just go whatever. man.
Revenge.
Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred Von Karma?
If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can.
Fucking.
Oh, you
Ow.
I am talking. Whoosh. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Please speak with your
I'm
mouth
not
like
really
a normal
Antonio
person.
Banderas,
I
am I?
beg of you. Yeah! I didn't say anything.
Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate. And that is perfection.
How'd that go for your dad? Pretty bad, it seems.
Shut up. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Your Honor,
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
yes.
Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. All right. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time.
Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. You could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone.
How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness.
She's just as scary as her father. Like father like daughter, I suppose.
It's a real shame I can't do accents.
Yeah, well.
Witness, your name and occupation?
Her dad was JFK anyway, so it's whatever. I started trying to go for German, and then I just sort of decided JFK instead.
Witness, your name and occupation. I don't.
Yes, sir.
I
My
guess
name is
I probably can't do
Dick
it.
I'm a detective at a local precinct. Ah,
Get to the point already.
She was saying his name and
Explain to the court the
occupation.
details of this murder.
yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this map.
Look at this map!
Yeah, this isn't working for me. I'm gonna have to do the voices. The jelly chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there?
Your mom.
They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit?
That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. It has happened in this courtroom several times.
Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. And that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct?
I feel. Can you be a lawyer on a case you are also a witness to? That feels
Probably
like a
not.
conflict of interests, right?
Yeah.
I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided over.
Floor plans added to the court record.
So how was the victim killed?
The fucking gun.
He was about to get he was shot several times.
Oh no, wait. Actually,
Stop
I think
wasting
he
my
was
time,
stabbed.
then.
She does the arm thing.
Oh, she does. Yeah, she does the same thing he did.
Yeah.
Cause of death.
Yeah, I didn't feel like doing the voices initially, but it feels worse to not do them.
A little
So,
gumshoe. Never hurt anybody. Little gum in your
But-
shoe.
gonna go for it. So, sorry for the initial no voice acting on the 1st
You're good.
lines.
It's okay.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir.
Ah, it was a gun.
That shot was fired from point blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish off the victim after the stabbing.
Oh, I don't have the guide up. Fuck.
Hmm. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
Autopsy report added to the court record. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank.
The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Sorry, I'm pulling up the thing. I'm pretty sure this one is just fucking get all the information I can out of Gumshoe, but, you know, want to be sure. I'm trying to be thorough.
Henry David Thoreau.
Trying to be Henry David Thoreau. I would make a fun reference
You
here,
gonna
but
go in the woods?
I don't know anything about Henry David Thoreau. Okay. Press Alt.
Walden.
Okay,
Bang.
hold it!
Are you sure?
The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
As
It
a matter
was
of
the
fact,
vic-
it was mine.
I killed it myself, as a matter. No, it was the victim's.
The victim? Now, why would he have...
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you were missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints? There were fingerprints?
Yes, fingerprint...
That's like the ballistics of a gun.
That's like the ballistic markings of a finger.
Along with the victims, the defendant, Maya Faze, were also on the grip, sir.
Gasp.
So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
I walked right into her hands there. Shot was fired point blank range. Hold it! Point blank, huh? So how about how far away is that? Fucking...
It's anywhere between 12 and 20 inches away.
And how do you know he was shot at
It's
point
like
blank?
a foot long to a almost 2 foot long.
It's a very... to a very long foot long.
To a very long.
Mr.
That
Phoenix,
not
right?
quite a party sub, but close.
Getting there.
I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
This fool.
Excuse me?
I just gotta replace all my th with z, and then that'll be German, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Close enough.
that's
sure.
basically how it works.
Gunpowder Vern. That was terrible.
Gunpowder burn.
Vern?
And
What's a
turn your
burn?
W's into V's.
Yeah.
When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. The bullet hole.
Zibolito. Yeah, you're getting there. You're getting
Yeah.
somewhere, anyways.
Yeah. Something.
Gunpowder exploded is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal.
You know, like explosion.
And there would, you know, like the way explosives are. There were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. You've done how many fucking murder cases? Several of which were with guns?
They weren't point blank yet, though.
Before the victim was shot, Surrey was stabbed in the chest. Hold it! Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with?
How much money could fit in the long of foot? $5? At least $5. Probably about $5, if I had to guess. If I had to put a price on a foot long. A fruit knife. Also, hide. I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belonged to the face, sir.
Well, how come he's allowed to ask whose thing it was?
Hey, I got whipped immediately too, dude. And of course, Maya's fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh?
Yeah, this does not look good.
Like even on the blade? Why would she be touching that part?
Doesn't
What
make
will
any
you do
sense.
now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
She says fool a lot and
Right.
says people's full names. That's sort of her thing.
Nice.
The wound was very severe, not enough. Hold it! How severe was the wound? Well, not severe enough to cause instant death.
Not severe enough to cause instant death. If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill.
She also does have a whip, as Duck Game for Life pointed
Yep.
out.
The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim
Got
off
that
after
too.
the stabbing. Hold it! Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot?
Yep, sure as sure can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool, who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools.
What?
Are you good?
A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. It will kill. Does it matter then? Which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, what a pain.
Right. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today.
They're just loose in my
Very well.
pockets.
I shoved them in here with my gum wrappers. Hang on, let me... Nope, that's just some confetti. Oh,
Left over.
hang on, maybe they're in my satchel. Pulls out a giant fucking messenger bag. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence.
Pistol added to the court record. Knife added to the court record.
Wait, why were there 2 shots fired if he was shot once point blank in the head?
The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m.
This is the first time I've seen a TH after a date in this whole game.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
kinda weird.
confused me. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them. This does seem like an open and shut case.
Does seem that way, doesn't it?
So I will rule as follows. Guilty.
Naturally.
This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there?
Are you insulting my gavel? I'll kill you for that. Gumshoe seems like the kind of man who carries a merce. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But he calls it a satchel, like very specifically, every time he uses it.
It's
And everybody's like, that's not what a satchel is, Gumshoe. And he's like, no, it's a satchel.
It's a satchel. They used to use these in the war.
It's a manly satchel that only men can carry.
They would carry around all kinds of things in here. And his is just full of like
Evidence from
convenience store
various
receipts and evidence that he's not supposed to have anymore. There's his own business card, and on the back is written his password to something. That is quite true, Mr. Red.
Yes.
Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? That's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
Oh boy, that's what a nice thing for the judge to tell you.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You've changed your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. No. That is your final chance.
It's a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. Fuck you.
Please not guilty. Fuck you.
With
I ain't going
justified
down without a
self-defense,
fight.
we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined and she'd be labeled a murderer.
He didn't
Can't let
murder
that
nobody.
happen. Your Honor.
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
The defense will not change its plea. Yeah, he does look a little bit like Gavin. We will not accept nothing short of complete acquittal. Ow. Ow.
You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective.
Yes, sir.
Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike.
Yes, sir. Now see here, proceedings are run by... Stop! Oh yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
Wow, it's just that easy to win in court, huh? I think the court would like to hear about the other evidence of... God damn, it's hard. Hear about the other piece of incriminating...
Yep.
You'll get there. So
Incriminating evidence.
Incriminating evidence. Sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating piece of evidence.
Listen, if she's from Germany, it makes sense. First language and all that.
This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. The crime time.
As I call it.
As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Uh-huh.
So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir.
Well, shit.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Maya's costume added to the court record.
I hate that she gets arrested for hurting an officer while... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is contempt of court. You just start assaulting the judge with a whip. It's a good thing laws don't actually exist in this world.
Yeah, no, but it's
crazy.
fine. Yeah, it's fine.
All right, Mr. Wright.
Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse?
Oh, I can make it worse.
Oh no.
Ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Please stop calling me by my
Sounded
full...
like I said suck off.
Please stop calling
Feel
me
free
by
to
my...
suck.
Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing.
Go and find that prosecutor you've got the hots for and suck him.
And suck him.
He's dead, maybe.
I think laws don't apply in a game about the judicial system.
Yeah, crazy.
He may be dead.
More...
It's true, we don't
Defendant
know.
was wearing this. It's covered in blood. Hold it! Is it, though?
Whose blood is it?
The blood on the costume?
Lab results show that it is the victim's blood.
Fuck.
I was hoping it was ketchup. Says blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes.
Definitely not good. So are there any other clues you could glean from this... Gleam? Sure.
Gleam.
From this
Yeah.
piece of evidence?
Have you not heard of that?
I've heard of glean, like with an N.
Oh, well, you can do both.
Hmm.
Probably.
Probably.
Well. Objection!
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not
What?
enough time. Let's move on.
What?
Yes. Ms. Ron Karma is perfectly correct, apparently.
Now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Go for it.
Press further.
Why
Double
is Miss
down.
Von Karma
Always
suddenly
bet
putting
on
up
black.
resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Could it be the large bullet hole in the sleeve? There must be something
could
about
be.
this costume. I just have
It
to
could
look
be
harder.
the bullet hole in the sleeve. Mr. Wright, Ms. Ron Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Ugh, looks like my time is up. So about the costume. There is this one little thing.
Did you notice
Your Honor?
the poke a hole?
Yeah. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What? What are you talking about, pal? There's that note at the end of 1-5. Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Seems like solid evidence to me.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death is a note we found when in Miles' office right before he... Well, he didn't quit because the Rise from the Ashes thing was happening, but, like, he was thinking about resigning.
Huh. Wait.
And now he's just gone.
Bye, Miles.
I will never get to do the southern voice again.
Sad.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Well, where's this problem you are talking about?
Come this far, there's no turning back now.
Is there some way you could
Problem I
poke
have
a
with-
hole in our statement?
Just
Take
stick your
that.
finger in it, like.
Sammy's got his finger in the evidence. Like,
I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
the sleeve? There's a tiny hole here.
Big
Hey,
enough for a finger.
A hole. But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of
He
gunpowder.
just sniffs it.
Oh my god.
Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder.
Looks like
Must
I
be my
found
ex-wife.
the hole I was looking for.
Nice.
Your Honor, the only logical
Nice.
conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole.
Order. This is a very grave matter. But
Oh, that's a sound effect I should add.
it's best we correct the court record before doing anything else.
Press check button. Check button for details. Thanks.
A second. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir.
Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more.
Objection! How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Well, I agree that it is a mistake of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If we do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, well...
No
Then-
way!
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Wait,
sir.
what the fuck?
Hey, hang on. Why am I
Hang on.
speaking with two voices all of a sudden?
Ugh. 1, 2.
Was I being ventriloquized?
The defendant attacked and killed the person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
But the bullet hole.
But there's a bullet hole, though.
But there is a bullet hole.
Objection! Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yeah. Yes. Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling.
Oops. Fuck. You said that my client killed a person who was, without a doubt, not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
Then what here, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean?
You police?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back?
You're right. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
Alright, the wind seems to be shifting.
Ha!
Everything's coming up, Phoenix. What is this? What is that with that "are you finished yet" laugh?
Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
This one karma.
It seems that my affair was shuttered by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
Ah.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Ah!
Now that you... Why, that's right!
Wah!
Ow!
Which means... the defense has yet to prove anything useful at all.
No!
Well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there was a bullet... Just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume
now you're getting it.
There you go.
is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Eh?
When you get those zzz in there, it really spices it up.
Mm-hmm.
She's a bee.
Huh? How so?
Yeah!
Why would you do that? I'm just standing here.
Don't just stand there.
Oh, okay, I see.
Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
Oh, that was a good one. What's the new?
With the new.
You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Have you met me, pal? Ow! Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Witness testimony. What transpired?
During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest.
For some reason.
For some reason. Look, I'm not here for motives, pal. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
That's it. That makes sense to me.
That's it. Does that make sense? Does everyone follow that? Did I do it? Did I win the trial?
Did I do good?
The scenario you put together does make sense. Yeah, sir. Well, Mr. Wright?
On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
During channeling, the victim used, while the two were fighting, took out his gun, took a shot because they were too close, he missed. What about the... Hold on. Let me double check. Can I like look at this? I can. I mean, I know the answer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the answer's here somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, let me double check. The victim took a shot because they were too close, he missed.
how would he have missed? They're that close.
This one's kind of weird, but it's also like the conclusion.
Is it a timing thing? Is it because they said like after you got stabbed, you wouldn't be able to do anything, and the blood was already on the coat?
Yeah, they did
Is
say
that
that.
Could be. I'll just do it. It's the there's no powder burn,
Oh,
which is weird.
I
Again,
see.
it's a thing they didn't bring up until like now. So it is just kind of. A weird
Oh, I see.
Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing.
Also, Maya's up for murder again. One more time, we should get a free gift card to a burger joint. Hey, that's a good deal.
Hi, Mala guy.
I see, because that's why they brought up the gunpowder thing.
Right.
Like there's a gunpowder burn, but there wasn't one on her coat, which meant that she wasn't very close when the bullet went through it. Fear.
But it does smell like gunpowder still, which is don't think about it.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I thought it was slightly singed by the gunpowder, which is what caused it to smell of gunpowder. What do you mean? Also, hi, Mulligan.
Hi, Mala guy. This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
And preferably not in puns and wordplay.
You said the two of them were fighting.
Oh,
when
that
the
one
gun...
got me.
You said the two of them were fighting.
I've
when
had
the victim
so
fired
many
his gun
puns
at
in here
point
today.
blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume?
A gunpowder burn?
This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Oh.
But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume.
Damn, that's pretty smart, guy. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I can't tell if you did it and it just cut out.
It probably, yeah.
Uh,
Or did Josh die?
I can hear both of you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
I
you
can.
now. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it just cuts off the
Is there... Oh, it cut off the That's what's
Yeah.
happening. What if I really eat the mic and we're just like...
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix, right? You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that?
That's
With
no
fishing
problem,
Vashti
okay?
thinking like that? Anyone can explain anything away.
Oh,
Then I
he's
implore
starting
you
to get
to
it now.
Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
I implore you to reconsider.
I hope your New Year's commitments are fun.
Let's see.
Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost 2021. Shit, it's almost tomorrow.
Yeah,
Shit, we got
Franziska's
next
here.
year tomorrow.
And she's doing a German accent with this.
In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. I didn't say that. Fuck you. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
Objection! As
My
if that was
headcanon is
even
that she's forcing her own accent now.
Right.
as if that was even possible. According to the testimony,
With
the
me.
wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not
About
have had
what I
the strength
expected
to
from
push
you,
the
little
defendant
guy.
very far after that.
Well, then. Boy, lots
Someone
of
needs
words
to
still
bonk
have
Molo guy in the chat. by the
W's
way.
and T's in them, huh?
Oh, I can do that.
That's right. The
Yeah,
defendant
we need the
must have
bonk
pushed the
sound
victim
effect.
away.
I did it.
Because Molo guy said, "Hey, it's Franziska," followed immediately by "whip me."
I mashed the bonk button.
I would have said step on me, but she already has the whip. Ouch!
Yeah, you should be ouch.
After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again,
Who just fired a
the
gun in
doctor
this
took
court?
a shot.
Why did it make a gunshot sound effect when she talked about it?
Oh, that was me, pal.
Yeah,
I had these
that's
party
intended
poppers
by-
in my pocket. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think.
Something doesn't
make sense.
Something doesn't make sense here.
There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
Fatal flaw? Ow!
Very interesting.
Why do you keep hitting me?
Because I feel like it. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
Now, normally I'm supposed to tell him that.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some
You'll never
distance
catch
between
me,
them before
Collins.
rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took a shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. Do we have anything with a bullet hole in it?
Oh, hey,
Oh yeah,
that one thing had a
a
bullet.
small hole
Folding
that
screen.
looks like a bullet hole. But it's
Yeah.
not, though.
Oh, I see.
Hey, take that! No, it is. It is. It just says looks like. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
Oh, I see. You're making a funny.
Yeah.
What is that? A folding screen?
I had it in my backpack. I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen.
I know Molly guy's running away from the horny jail cop.
Ah!
It looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
Ooh, where? What?
Ooh,
What's
that-
happening?
What?
Mr. Wright, explain your explanation, please.
Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which
Why,
means...
that's not even a full foot long sub.
When the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting
Was
ready to
sitting.
strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground.
Order, order. This changes everything.
He said that, I think, twice now. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. I mean, if it went through her sleeve and then hit this from 8 inches off the ground, she would have had to been, like, over here, right?
Now if she was sitting, and he was sitting.
Yeah, but, like... I think it has to be here. They used a sniper rifle. She was actually sitting over here.
She was 2 kilometers away. Yeah, I would say
Yeah, 'cause
somewhere
wasn't
around
it
there.
really low on the coat too?
Yeah, it was like on the very
Yeah,
end
it was like the
of
bottom of the sleeve.
Take
Yeah.
that, I think. She was standing here, near the folding screen.
Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
No! That's impossible.
But why?
You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Ah! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix, right? You!
It's now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. Always. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
It
changes everything, my guy.
Honestly,
Everything
Your
that
Honor,
you
this
thought you
changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at that time?
Squatting all the way by the folding screen.
Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Shut the fuck up. You knew nothing. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job.
Super Ninja 5506 is now playing Face Rig.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
I'm trying to see. I see my webcam is currently working. I'm gonna see if I can get this.
Oof.
Ooh.
All right. With this, the rest of the trial should be in the bit.
That's a big oof, my guy.
Camera not available. Whatever.
Ellipsis.
Blast
I don't know why
radius
he's
of
got to be so
disaster.
mean about the fact that I'm bad at my job.
You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you have been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you.
Should you say?
You
how
amuse
How would you feel about saying papa?
Papa.
Ooh. Him with
Alright,
the
I
papa.
can dig it.
Not
redoing it,
of all
though.
the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile?
Detective,
Yeah, it's me.
how dare you damage my perfect logic?
I'm kind of slow. Huh? How is it all my fault?
You can start repairing your standing by first removing that stud.
Is that Three Strand?
That three-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later.
Please don't cut my salary. I don't have anything left.
I got fired last time.
It's so bad that I.
Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face.
Hey,
I think it is time to call in the next witness.
Man, I'm
Next
just
witness.
getting beat up over here. This
that's
is
gotta be
sucks.
Lada.
Wait, did they called Gumshoe as a witness?
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
He
he
was
was the
there.
responding to. He was there, right? The first detective on the scene, so it makes
Okay,
sense.
gotcha.
Yeah, they pretty much always start
Whoa.
with Gunshoe basically explaining what happened, and then they call in other witnesses.
And then he goes away dejected because he did bad.
Because he was wrong
And then they
every
insult
time.
him, and they cut his salary.
That's just how it goes with Gumshoe.
The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness.
To be continued. Red Beast 13 is now playing the Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition.
Nice.
I would like to say
Good choice, Red.
June 21, 11:37 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 3. Ooh, that was a close one.
I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you were wonderful out there. I'm a child. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked
You
everyone
sure
into believing
are.
you.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
No?
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart.
Bruh. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick? You promised you'd save me.
Remember,
If you lose, me and my sister's ghosts will come after you and haunt you.
oh no, that's
Well, it
an
already
actual
does.
threat.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
No, my other dead sister, you idiot.
Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. Now she's
And is
fucking
now
dead.
dead. Now she's dead as shit.
She was also Nick's teacher.
She's as dead as that guy I shot. I mean,
Oh,
what?
I didn't know that.
What? June 21, 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
What is this, home improvement?
That would be another good button to have.
What? What? Not, yeah, the. You should write these down. Court will now reconvene. Now, first the order. Ow! Again.
This was it.
I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling.
Is that
You know,
what we're
sometimes I
calling it?
wish I wasn't such a pushover, but here we are.
This is my life.
Your name and occupation, if you please.
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine.
Hey, Lotta.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Yeah, yowza.
Name and occupation.
I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here's violence against my fair self.
That's fine.
That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Ah!
I think Lotta's the only one that's actually putting up any resistance to this. No,
There's
this
no
is
need for
totally
foolish
fine.
outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet.
Name and occupation!
Name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
No, let's all just be one big happy family, okay? Okay, everybody? I will turn this court around.
That's fine really got me.
The other way. That's violence against me. All right, that's fine.
Witnesses
That's
account. Only Doc and defendant went in the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the
What
door.
needs to
then
turn
bang.
into investigation?
We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we heard this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. She's getting worse. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in that room.
It's just, it's also wild to me that we've had three different Southern characters in the series so far.
Yeah.
Between
so
Lotta
far.
Hark, Jake Marshall, and
Miles
fucking Edgeworth.
I'm okay.
And then Steven died, and the channel was saved. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Rick and course. That's, excuse me?
Wait, do you
Rick, of
reckon
course.
or of course?
Rick and course is short for you reckon? Of course I did. Yeah!
Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the
It is funny to see Lotta get hit, though. I won't lie.
The moment of the face she makes is really funny. The moment of truth.
It's
What will
really
be in that
good.
picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture.
Well, that could be anyone in a Maya wig.
Yeah.
Bruh. It's gonna be something noticeable too.
Also, how the fuck did a gunshot hit the bullet hole from that angle? But it's fine.
Does Maya wear a bracelet like that or no?
No. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
A picture taken at the scene of the murder. Lotta's photo is out of the court record.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me.
So, Lotta, you suck.
Hard cut.
And
to
no one
the
should
fucking
listen to you.
conviction.
Yeah, guilty.
Only the doc and the defendant went in the channel chamber. Hold it! Was it
Are you
really
sure?
only those two that went in?
What are you blabbering about? You were you were there too, were you not?
Yeah.
When she fucks up, she just gets angrier. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
Hold on, we can't have the defense testified against its own client.
Anyway, folks, only two of them went in the channeling chamber, you hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
We're waiting outside the door and bang, we heard a gunshot. Hold it!
Are
Bang!
you sure it was a gunshot? What
Was
if
it
was
really a
confetti?
gunshot?
Are you insane? You must have heard this. You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify? What is going on?
And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know, and I'll tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Hold it!
Sure,
so
I
let me
did that.
get this straight.
Did I?
This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down.
Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happens then?
This is genius.
Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Exactly, Duck Game. Holy shit. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign.
And? What did you see when she broke in?
Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. Hold it! Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Anna seems awful confident in her testimony. But are
That's harder.
you really sure?
Are you really sure?
Lada, please think back to that day one more time. I forgot it was me. What you getting at?
Yeah, it's still you.
Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I don't remember who this is supposed to be.
I was
murdered.
I was murdered.
I was
Lada, at a
murdered.
time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? That girl, is she Maya?
I was murdered the day chocolate was invented.
Chocolate.
Did he say chocolate?
I remember when they first invented chocolate.
Chocolate.
When you saw the murder,
I always
at that
hated
time,
it.
You couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct? Well, you see...
Order! Miss Hawk, your head was an accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, well, you're
Yeah.
dumb.
Witness, sink back to the windows to enter the channeling chamber.
When they entered...
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya.
SpongeBob, me boy. I've murdered channeling.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats, I'm trapped like one. Again! Two Virginians and an immigrant walk into a chamber, diametrically opposed.
Diametrically opposed.
Foes. I swear, unnoticed you, there was no one else in the room.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Are you sure about
Are you
that?
absolutely certain of that?
Well,
Sure
someone's
am.
behind the
The
folding
little witch
screen.
chased us out of the room, so... Oh, the witch. Does she mean Morgan Fey?
Come on.
Well, there was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about... under
Behind the
floor?
folding screen. Oh, I do think it could be under the floor.
What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Rick Given? Huh? What in the... Wreck given. You know, you reckon that's a given. That took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
Oh boy. What? You got a problem?
Wreck given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as wreck given. Oh!
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you?
Just as I thought, there was nothing wrong with her testimony.
Oh, hey, Dusty.
I was with her, so I know
Happy
she's telling
New
the
Year
truth.
to you, too.
Happy New Year, Dusty. Oh yeah, it's New Year now. Happy New Year, everybody.
Oh, hey, look. 2020's
Not for
over.
me, in the good time zone.
Fair enough. 2020's over.
Enough! It seems that there are no issues with Mrs. Hart's testimony.
Hear a voice from the sky. 2020, round 2, begin.
Oh, no.
At the time of decline, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber.
2020 Prestige 1.
A prestige one.
No. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. It rhymes.
Those names do rhyme, so she must have done the crime. Guilty. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we all think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I going to do if I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? The answer is no. We don't have
You
anything.
can't present anything yet. We don't have it yet.
We don't fucking have shit.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Nothing, Your
Man, we've
Honor.
been streaming since last year.
That's
Fall Guy
crazy.
hasn't seen us since last year.
Crazy.
Man, you would think if I had since last year to work on this German accent, I would be really good at it by now. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
Yet.
that's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it is quite obvious that this court, that I will to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you, totally 100% impossible.
Miss Uncommon, do you have any other further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume.
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense...
Boom. Ghost time.
Phoenix.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Phoenix. You can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets.
Mia? How the fuck did you...
Oh my god. Oh no,
Did
it's
you
Curly.
just occupy a child?
Oh no, this is cursed. Steven, I don't
That's
like this
terrible.
one. This is
That's
cursed.
awful.
This is a cursed fucking
I'm
image.
not a fan
I
of
don't like
that.
this. I don't like it at all. I'm not a fan.
I'm just gonna read this as quickly as possible and get it out of here.
Like it.
I guess I made it just in time.
Like
What'd you
I
say?
You... But Pearls...
I just
Her clothes
had.
are a bit small.
I'm having a visceral
Anyway, what are
reaction
you
to
waiting
this
for,
right now,
Phoenix?
man.
Let's go.
This is
But
getting
how?
me, man.
She's already
This-
taken away every advantage.
I feel like I
Gotta
need
read
to
faster
run.
than that, man. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Oh, I forgot we talked to her in jail through Maya. Dr.
That was
Gray!
terrible.
Click.
Remember, they can't have dreams.
I was murdered.
What?
I'm still murdered over here.
What? I had a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up child.
She took another
Man,
picture.
I hate Pearl Mia. this sucks.
Yeah, a little bit.
You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle.
Mia.
Yeah, she took 2 photos.
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Bonk.
Never do this again, please.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination
Hold it!
period.
Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled.
Fuck.
I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. I just announced it. But how?
It's
Why?
fine. I'll allow another testimony.
This would only hurt you.
Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
I beat your dad.
But I mean, I have some
So
place
did
I
I.
must go after that. I have things to. Ow. All right, I'll allow it.
Pulls out his phone, texts someone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to miss golf.
Sorry.
Some crazy German lady showed up in my court and is hitting me.
This idiot wants to prove this innocent girl innocent, and I can't believe it.
Miss Hart, hurry and please give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it.
See, you got through to the judge somehow, right?
No. Well, actually,
Nah,
it was
not really.
Von Karma's whip that got through to him. No, he overruled
Is she
me
gone?
instantly
She's
with
gone.
no argument. For now. Witness's account, part 2. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my
paranormal
camera at Maya
photographer.
and take a shot.
Well, this sounds different from before. So,
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sources.
Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat.
Also, her dad forged countless amounts of evidence.
Yeah,
Okay.
amuse
Yeah.
me with your useless questions,
And
Mr.
killed
Phoenix,
a
right?
person. Killed
I'm
2
waiting.
people.
Yeah, well,
Witness account, part 2. Broke into the room. I still managed to take a shot. Hold it.
You mean 2 shots?
Two, right? 2 what? 2 shots. 2 shots.
2
You took
shots.
but hang on a second. My stream is frozen.
Oh, no.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where's the other picture you've been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know it can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself.
And why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma? J'accuse!
J'accuse!
Miss Karma, you're hiding critical evidence?
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father.
Oh,
To the
confront
judge.
her.
do it.
The judge didn't say shit.
Your Honor, the defense asked that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court.
Well, yes.
Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair.
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child?
Yeah, I'm so angry I lost my composure.
You're being a meanie.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
How could you think?
Murder trial. The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
More trouble than it's worth? How could you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
Please. Let's take a look
Thank
at
you.
that bad boy.
That's not
That's
Maya.
So not Maya.
That's-
That's
super
just
not
somebody
Maya.
else.
That's a different
That's
person.
incredibly not Maya.
That's so incredibly not Maya in any sense of the word.
What is this? What is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture. The witness took it today at the crime. Crime!
Crime.
It just says crime. Crime.
Well, it's a little off center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. I mean, I can see that, and I'm fucking clueless. What is the
person next
meaning
to
of
Nick
this?
is totally not Pearl. Let's shut up. This might be the
game
break I was looking for. Now, should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? I said.
I would insist, right?
Yeah, I
Or-
mean,
Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's just not her face. Her whole body has taken on a different appearance.
There is only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order. Well, yes, I believe you were correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the challenge chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it!
you're too soft.
Huh?
You're softer than Aunt Morgan's Strawberry Desserts Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face.
She's
Being
smiling?
smug again.
I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix, right?
But Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture.
When did you take
Okay.
this? Who took this picture?
So she actually does entirely change what she looks like. Huh?
Bruh.
Yep.
Bruh.
Yep.
That means she just fucking grew out this child's body.
Yeah,
Yep.
don't worry about
She
it.
And
became,
probably
she
and when
became
she-
really
when she gets
tall
de-
and got massive bazongas.
And when she
My
gets
God.
desummoned, it'll be back to normal. Don't worry about it.
Somehow.
Don't
It
worry
doesn't make
about
any
it.
fucking sense. Don't worry about it.
How did they get this picture?
This was
Why would the
taken
camera be
yesterday as the
positioned
detention
here,
center
behind
visitors room.
Phoenix's shoulder?
This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
Maya Fey? What? Isn't this a totally different person?
I do like that the judge can actually tell it's a different. Ow!
She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
Obviously.
You want me to put that down in the court record? It's unbelievable that she can.
Yet it is the truth.
They changed physically except for the hair. Don't think about it.
Don't
Then
think
Maya
it's
Fey
true.
is in that state. She physically changes into the person she's calling.
Don't think about it. Hair color, maybe style, don't change. Yeah, exactly. Hairstyle, it's completely the same. Clothes, same.
Oh shit, she's actually fucking addressing her.
Uh-oh.
Miss Von Karma, a word if I may.
Mia?
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, as I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
I
What
just
is
like
she?
having it, you know. So look at it.
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
What are we talking about?
I don't have even a single witty line.
It looks like we've been had.
I can't claim to understand this. I still cannot believe it.
And miraculously, I know this won't be the weirdest thing I ever see in this courtroom.
And I know it's gonna get fucking worse because there's like 3 more games. But you know, whatever. I don't care anymore.
No, I just like that the judge could actually tell it's not Maya, because I expected him to be all classic, like,
Who's this? What does this mean?
Right? He's like, that's definitely
Are you
not
saying-
Maya.
yeah, because normally you show him a piece of evidence, he's like, I don't get it.
Explain it to me like
Are
I'm
you
a
saying-
baby.
Where? I need bundle.
Isn't there a ruling on this?
Please no.
Yeah, normally the judge has to either recuse themselves or just like call a mistrial. Normally you don't just continue on after someone's shown illegal evidence. But anyways,
I'm saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey.
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it'll cost me.
That'll cost.
Is there
ya.
any way I can prove the person in this picture is not Maya? I can.
man,
Your Honor? Can't we
Oh,
can't
the fire
convince
has
someone with
returned
love?
to your eyes, I see.
This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up to now.
you think you can't convince someone with illegal evidence, but
A wonderful son.
Swizzy, stop playing Smash.
oh,
I wasn't. So you think you've spotted a problem with it? Then on your keep.
warn your keep. There's no hole in the sleeve, first of all,
Yeah.
so that's weird. so that's fucking that's fucking
Take
wild.
that! Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
Exactly. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there.
There was a
figured it
bullet
out.
hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Look at this photograph. It most certainly does not make me laugh.
Look at this photograph.
So you don't every
It's
time he
on
says
camera.
not look at this photograph, I do that every time.
He does it. It cracks me up every time. It has yet to fail. I'm just sad we haven't heard it in many, many episodes.
Right. I mean, we had look at this map.
Look at
This
this
one, karma.
map.
You.
Every time I do it makes me crap.
That's a powerful SCP. Photograph that makes you shit. Map that makes you shit yourself.
It's a map that when you look at it, you just poop instantly, no matter the circumstance. Keter class.
You take it to school to pull pranks on people and be like, hey, look at my crap map.
Fuck.
Got him.
Stupid.
Myself. Think about how unstoppable you'd be. My God, who would take you out? The SWAT? They would you could just tape it
More
to
like
your
the
chest.
shit.
Yeah, you tape it to your chest, and then hopefully it's big enough it wraps around your torso, and then the sniper looks at you, and then he goes, "Oh no!" and he poops himself.
It's certainly distracting.
You intend.
Do you have a clear shot, Johnson? Sir, I have
Oh,
shot
I've shit
myself.
myself.
You what?
Take a look,
Don't
Sarge.
look at the defendant, sir. Oh God!
Don't look at the map.
You intend to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
All right, this should do some major damage to our argument.
Don't celebrate yet.
You have to bring down the mood,
It's
don't
explosive diarrhea.
you?
Oh no!
Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face.
Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again.
Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent.
You know I can still hear you, pal.
I'm right here.
I'm 5 feet away. Okay.
But what do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything.
Everything?
But you can't prove that.
Stop reading my
Yeah,
mind.
but still, a picture
Francesca Von Karma's idea.
of the fucking, like, the defendant has to be critical evidence no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Especially when it shows not the defendant.
Allegedly.
Francesca Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think?
It's kinda wackadoodle.
Your Honor, I need... wait, what?
Your
Honor.
Honor.
You need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming.
Oh, dang.
What? How was that my fault?
I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at its next salary discussion.
Poor Gumshoe.
Oh, not my salary.
Not
Rip.
again.
You guys don't.
Not my
You guys only pay me like $500 a year.
Please
at this
just
point.
make me look at the
It's
crap
crazy.
map and be done with it. Let me keep my money.
I would make more money literally picking up cans and recycling them on the streets.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in the sleeve. However, from this photograph, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix.
He
Load
may as
all
well be
you've
paying
got
the police
into this
department.
one
Exactly.
shot. All right.
They gotta be paying him like nothing.
Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there is only one logical explanation for the contradiction. This picture is fake. bullet hole
shooter
was
is
made
someone
later.
else.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
What?
Bunk. Order, order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial.
Ah! Oh,
Ow!
why me?
The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us.
Hey, witness!
Yeah! What the heck? Is there any way to ask a gal for a favor?
Be quiet, you.
I like that she does the angry German slamming the table thing.
Yeah.
You were the one who said it was only the two of them that entered the room.
Well, you know...
If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see.
Oh my god.
Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Ah! I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest.
You see? Now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix, right? Where the defendant vanished to? And where did this other woman appear from?
Why lately all I want to do is cry. Mood.
If the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? A real Cotton Eye Joe scenario.
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix, right? Come on. You can't fall apart here. Mr. Phoenix, wait. Phoenix,
Even
right?
Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix, right? Or do you think you've had enough in you to... put up with this shitty accent every day? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
To turn things around. to turn them about.
Turn
perhaps.
around.
Maya would always
To turn
things
about.
around and change her perspective.
Come around. Phoenix.
Always
So,
turn the car around.
Where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need
Under
to look
the
at this
floor.
situation from a
Under the
different angle.
floorboards, I found you.
Let's
Turn
see.
the picture upside down.
What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow?
fall apart.
If I could prove that either of one of those conditions were true,
Every now and then I get a little lonely.
Mr. Ed, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is something I can't explain.
Something I can't quite I can't explain yet.
Yeah, I think.
Maya had left the room.
Yep. Do you remember what?
Yeah, because she was fucking like.
We can take a
Knocked
look
out
at
and
evidence
taken
if
away.
you want.
It's because the dream. She can't dream or something.
Yeah,
right?
the dream.
It's not on this page.
It's a dream.
I mean, we'll have to present in a minute. Maya
There's
had
the
left
key, isn't it?
Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove
Yeah,
this.
the key. And the key was with Pearl.
Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly. Dreams.
Fool says what?
What? Ah!
Damn it! Damn it!
Damn it! She folds in on herself.
Maya Fey was being looked at after by her aunt, Morgan Fey.
It's a good whip sound effect.
Yeah.
It is.
The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, guys. That's a little rude, pal.
Anyways, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room.
It's the
Yeah.
key, right?
Yeah, because Maya
Yeah.
had the key when they went in and locked themselves in, and then Pearl had it for
And then
some
Pearl
reason.
had it. Yeah,
Take
before
that.
we broke in.
Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before channeling started, Maya locked the door from inside with that.
The defendant herself locked the door?
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all.
One of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes. Looks like she's catching on.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
Oh, it's outside the channeling room.
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in,
Oh,
then
he's
the
doing it. He's doing the smug face.
then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah! Well, why ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl.
This 8-foot woman behind me.
And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
That's preposterous.
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
No. Yeah, I remember making this argument about the key like 2 episodes ago, but I forgot it until right now.
Rip.
It seems that we've come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? Not a question I thought I'd have to answer, but here we are. The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma,
How can this be?
It's definitely near. Just slapping shit.
Something just fell off my desk. I don't know what.
It is near the crime scene, but it's not near the crime scene.
at this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? You hid evidence.
Evidence.
Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case.
Neither
neither
have
had your
I.
dad.
Neither
now
have
he's not
I.
in death row, baby. Neither have I.
And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Hmm?
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will be reconvened tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Bonk.
Tomorrow's really quick, right? Like by
June
court
21,
standards.
1:32 p.m. District Court,
Yeah.
Defendant Lobby number 2.
Normally
Great.
courts are a lot slower than like 3 days.
Wow, was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yeah, I felt I had no choice. Fucking sucked. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick. Did you know?
Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Yeah. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room.
That's because you were knocked the fuck out.
And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't you?
Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home to me for me?
Sure.
Not to me.
All right, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A ticket?
Poor thing.
We're gonna take a
So
train.
sheltered.
It's like running, but it doesn't suck.
I love
It's
how
like-
she's like super intelligent sometimes, but also doesn't know basic words.
Well, she's really smart, but she's also been super omega sheltered.
Literally
enough.
has not left the village. Until she ran a fucking 2-hour train journey back to fucking San Francisco or wherever.
Just fucking Naruto sprinting nonstop.
All right, I'm actually
in
going to call
wooden
it here because I
sandals.
have to work in the morning. Thanks for watching.
Coward.
We'll do more investigation next week, and we'll see you tomorrow for more Yakuza 0.
Oh, that means no time for Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Sad.
Gotta sleep. We've been...
Sad day.
For context, we've been rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and it's a fucking treat. Let me tell you.
Some of us
And-
for the first time. Very
Swissy
good.
for the first time, which has been truly magical. We all have a slightly different stance on it. I'm the one who plays card games, so I get pissed by it.
I find it
Swissy's
very
never
funny.
Swissy's never seen it before. It's great.
I know just enough about Yu-Gi-Oh! To be dangerous.
It feels like I'm watching an abridged series. But I'm
Pearl ships
not.
not.
Nick
Game.
Maya. The fandom shits Rightworth. I mean, anyone with a brain ships Rightworth. To
Exactly. To be fair.
Like-
Yeah.
Be fair. To
I-
be fair, I mean it's fucking clear as day. I don't even ship characters all that often, and I'm like, well, yeah, duh.
Obviously. I would.
Obviously.
I would settle for an OT3. Maybe they're just. Maybe they're just all cool.
Maybe they're just all. My problem is like, isn't isn't Maya still like young? Isn't she still like 16 or some shit?
That's fair. Yeah. Then
I
yeah.
have no idea.
Weird.
I mean, listen.
It's weird o'clock.
Phoenix and Edgeworth is number 1 though, for sure. Anyway, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
it took you
obviously.
all
Next
year
to
finish
Judge
this.
and Gumshoe.
Well, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that one. I imagine the judge has either never like ever had a relationship or has been married for like 50 years.
I
Like
think-
there's no in between.
I'm trying to remember if he's talked about his wife before or not. I
Oh,
don't-
she's
I don't-
18 in this game. I see.
Anyway,
Man, it took you all year to finish this.
have a good night, everybody. We'll see you
Yeah.
tomorrow for Yakuza. Bye.
Have a good 2021.
I don't even remember what's happening in Yakuza.
Bye.
It'll be a mystery to us all. Bye.